I guess I want to know for you advice about like what your potential next interaction with this person would look like. We have awakening and unbound, birthing a new age, the initiation, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. I was saying something at part 1 about like a past timeline that like we're releasing. We're not, but there's remnants of like the past, right? There's remnants of what went down in the past with this person. I do feel like this is something where this person, it seems like reassurance that this person's not going to have the effect of like that they had on your emotion last time around. But I think that's for a few reasons. I think that one, this person's not in the same place that they were like physically or mentally or whatever was not really, they weren't doing too hot with. I think also too, this person's not going to come in maybe needing that same level of like care that you kind of came through with. I also feel like this person is coming in, they have grounded energy. But there's a level of control here that I think you have with this person that you didn't used to have a year ago. We also have hard feelings. When I'm feeling a hard feeling, I take comfort in knowing that feelings never last forever. They're like a rumbly thunderstorm blowing through. It helps to take a deep breath or 2 or 7 and maybe get my raincoat out just in case. I do think that whatever you're feeling through from the last time that you're still feeling through, it's like give yourself grace here because it's necessary. But with the Ace of Cups in reverse, even though this person's coming through and they are kind of expecting like things to not go well, I feel like for you, I don't think that you're like, I almost want to say now at the end of this reading, like I don't think that you're even wanting this to take off or go anywhere. I think if anything, you probably just, it does seem like you want this person in your life though. It seems like you want them in your life in some context, but I don't think that you're wanting it the way that this person maybe would want it. But I want to say this person has they have a respectful energy of this. I don't think you're going to feel pressured. I don't feel like you're going to like feel like you owe this to this person. I do feel like part of them wants to kind of show up for you in a way that they feel like you deserve because you showed up for them. But that's just like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like you still feel some like stop signs here. I also feel like this person may still be involved with some of the stuff that they were involved with. I feel like your friends still have the same opinions about this person. And I also feel like it's for a reason. And I feel like that's a huge thing that would stop you in this situation. But the thing is, it doesn't just seem like it's coming from like an uninformed place, or it doesn't just feel like one of those situations where you told your person or where you told your friends how you felt at this, like about this person when you were mad at them. It seems like this person genuinely is like not, like they were not a good influence. And it almost seems like there really is not much that could be done to change their opinion about this person. But it's not just like somebody that like, it's not just giving like typical relationship, like when you guys were having rough times, like you trashed them to your friends. This is like genuinely this person, I want to say with the devil, like there must have been some kind of influence here, like addiction, or like there was something here that, or this situation was one that was kind of traumatic for you. The 10 of Wands in reverse is also like, it probably took you a long time to actually finally be able to like release this. And I feel like you didn't see it coming back. It's just giving like there's two sides of the situation or two ways that you view it. And I feel like that's still going to be there. I feel like you're still going to have this like on one hand, you know what it was like in certain times where this person was going through whatever they were going through, and the Queen of Wands in reverse with the Ten of Wands in reverse is like, this put your fire out for a while. It also seems like with the Hierophant in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, you would maybe have to like keep this situation. I'm almost seeing that as like a secret, somewhat of a secret, because your friend, like, people can't know. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse. It's also like something about your home, your family, this person's like, I'm almost getting some energy of like, this person's behavior maybe was embarrassing in the past, but you had empathy for this person or whatever they were going through. And yeah, I feel like you're pretty firm on this situation. Not like you're like, that's not going to be how it was. But I also feel like there's that other side of the situation where there's a reason you were in this person's life and why you love them. But the Queen of Cups. So I've got like the Queen of Wands in reverse situation over here. And then we've got the other side of you that genuinely loves and empathizes with this person. And I want to say this love and sympathy is not coming from a place of like a wound within you where you love people and pity them and like it's playing on your heart. It's like, no, you are a Queen of Cups. You have a Queen of Cups side of you. It genuinely is just because you care and you love this person, and it's showing up as you're a very emotionally healthy person. This is not a fault of yours to have love for this person. Like I was saying, I feel like there is a reason that you feeling how you're feeling and going through this and thinking about this is necessary. I was saying that in part 1. So if you decide you don't want to move forward here, I feel like this person would understand this. They'd probably understand it better than you think. I feel like you think that this would set them off. If anything, you'd be kind of setting them free a little bit. But it seems like a situation where they would need more time. I think you won't like the position that this puts you in. I also feel like there's some stuff about this person. I didn't really talk about their life and their situation and their circumstances at all. I just talked about the past. So I feel like you right now don't have a ton of information about what's going on in this person's life. And I feel like, yes, the next time that you would talk to this person, they would potentially be, I want to say they'd be more open than this, but I think that there's something about like, you may be feeling like it's kind of shady why you don't know what's up. So, and this person could have been someone who avoided giving you truth. Like they could have been really strategic for how they did this too. And this could be something that they still do. But it's like the intention this person has, it's good intention, it's positive. But the execution, who this person is and how they still kind of operate, it's like I don't want to say you're unforgiving. I want to say you're just being smart. So let's see if there's anything else for the last minute here that you need to know. I'll pull a little crystal card. Let's see if I can. Selenite. It says for timing, Taurus and Cancer season, which is like May and July. So July could be the next time that you interact with this person. Obviously, if you're open to that, that may be when they're coming through. So it's the number on this is 21. So the 21st, July 21st. In the ancient world, selenite protected against wanderings of the mind. It invokes mental clarity and divine inspiration. I feel like you have clarity on the situation, but I feel like this person does too. It says a situation is unpredictable no matter how solid it appears. Be prepared for challenges and changes. Banish confusion. Clarity is needed. Allow divine light to inspire the future. Let go of something dear to you. Parting does not mean loss of love. Reconciliation is possible. Make the first move. Overheard conversations enlighten you. I feel like this person's doing that. I feel like they're making the first move. Be in flow. It strengthens your well-being. Hold on. It says, avoid confusing past with present. You see people's hearts and what motivates them. Do not be manipulated.